Hi Aquarius, welcome to April. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy. And I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the videos and commenting, taking time out. I really enjoy reading all the comments. And for those who've ordered readings, thank you for your support. I've enjoyed working with all of you. And for anyone who's new watching my channel, welcome. I hope these videos are helping you, and I hope you're enjoying them. So let's see what's going on for April for Aquarius. We have a new moon in Aries, which is favorable to your sign. And that's on April 5th. And a full moon in Libra, which is also favorable to your sign. It's your soul sister sign. And that's going to be on April 19th. And we'll get into the astrology later. But let's see what the cards say for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for April? What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for April? What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for April? The Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Well, you win the jackpot. So let's see. You've got this Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is a romantic proposal. This is someone who's very romantic. So either you're thinking about approaching someone, or someone is going to be approaching you in April. In some kind of the Knight of Cups is someone who's very romantic, very artistic and creative. Someone who sometimes you may have unrealistic views about relationship. Like you may be looking for like this perfect partner and that person doesn't exist in the real world. But you feel like there's a karmic connection with this person. Now the Three of Swords, maybe you feel you might be breaking up with someone, or you're having problems in a relationship, because there's like a sense of sorrow connected with this. But that's the only negative card in this reading. Everything else is positive. So I don't know that that's... Maybe you're healing from something. Maybe you've left a relationship, or there's something... I don't think this heartache relates to this person. I think the heartache is from the past. And it's past heartache that's blocking you from connecting with this person. I think that's it, because there's only good cards coming up in the future. So this is what's blocking you. So here you have this proposal, this love offer. And this is what's crossing you, right? This is what's blocking you. So what's blocking you is heartache. You've been through some heartache in your life. Whether it was the loss of someone that you cared about, the breakup of a relationship, whatever it was, it left an impression on you. It left a wound. And that wound is preventing you from accepting this offer. Or it's like, you're kind of holding back because you don't want to be hurt again. It's like you've already been through the bill. You've been through some kind of trauma romantically. And you're afraid to feel... You don't want to feel that hurt again. Or there's like the memory of that pain, or that memory of that loss, or that heartache. It's almost like you're afraid to accept this new love that's on offer. Two of Pentacles, you might be, on the other hand, you've been working with the Two of Pentacles, you're like juggling a lot. So you might be busy with a lot of different projects. Maybe what you're doing, you've been avoiding love because of this heartache. You have to heal. There's something that you have to heal within yourself that allows you to love again, that allows you to accept love into your life. And you've been keeping yourself busy with work to avoid this pain. There's something that you're not facing or you're not dealing with, and you're trying to avoid it. And this is also a card of laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. Like, no one really knows what you're going through. You're keeping your pain hidden. You know, on the surface, people think you're fine. Everything's great, you know. You're going through life. Nothing's wrong. You're not showing that pain. You're hiding that pain. It's like a wound that you're keeping hidden. But you're going to have an opportunity to put that burden down. Like, it's like you're carrying this heavy burden. You have the Ten of Wands here. It's like a heavy weight that's been like hurting. It's like this, you've been carrying this hurt, this pain, this burden for a long time. The Ace of Pentacles this is a recent influence. So the Ace of Pentacles could be like a new job opportunity. You've started a new job or a new project that is bringing more financial security. Because the Ace of Pentacles is always, you have the ability for a new start and to create something that's really tangible. So if it's a relationship that you're looking for, if you're wanting love and you're wanting a new beginning, you have that, you know, there are going to be opportunities for love and also career success. There could be new job opportunities opening up too. But this card, this is a love card. This is a proposal. This is romance. It could also even be something that involves creativity. So you could be getting together with someone on a creative project. But there's a romantic component to this. And I feel like you may connect with someone out of the blue, because you have this Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing, Aquarius. So don't hold on to this heartache. It's time for you to put that to heal from the past and release it. Because coming up in the future, you have the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands is, in a romantic sense, it's the arrows of love. Messages, someone wanting to communicate, tell you how they feel. Sharing, you know, maybe texting back and forth, sending messages back and forth. Journey by air, it's speed. Things happening quickly. And out of the blue. So you might connect with someone that when you least expect it. And you find yourself having feelings for this person. Like, feelings just come up quickly. That's the way the energy works. Justice is here. This is a karmic card. So the heartache that you've gone through, this is like you were on this karmic path, and you're completing your karma. Whatever caused you sorrow, whatever caused you heartache in the past, it was part of some type of karmic experience. And the karma is completing. You're going to be putting your burden down. You're going to be ending this cycle of where you feel like you've got all this responsibility and you're just carrying this heavy workload, and it's been exhausting. So whatever, like, your suffering is coming to an end, I feel. Whatever has been breaking your heart, it's coming to an end. Maybe there was a relationship that just wasn't working and you were carrying most of the burden. I feel like this means justice is going to be done. A decision is going to be made in your favor. If there's some kind of legal thing that needs to be sorted out, that's ending. Whatever has been a burden to you, whatever has been weighing your life down in some way, is coming to an end. And you're going to be able to put that down. And then there's this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. And this is a time card. March, April, May. This is the month of March, April, and May, but you have the Nine of Cups as an outcome. That means your wish is going to be fulfilled. A dream or a wish is like whatever you're wanting in terms of a relationship. or even career path. It could even be a new job that brings you great happiness. Something is being offered to you in April that's going to bring you joy. That's going to feel like, I've arrived. I finally, I can relax now. I can put my burdens down. I have this new beginning. Because this is a card of satisfaction, happiness, getting what you want, getting your wish, whatever you're wishing for, you have the ability to achieve it. And it could come up unexpectedly. Like, you may start the month thinking, oh, nothing good ever happens to me, and blah, 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 doubting that things can change, doubting that justice can be served, doubting that anything good can come your way. But by the end of the month, you're going to have what you've wanted all along. And it could be a new love that is much more stable. And it could also be a new career, a new job offer. It could even be it could be a new job, that you're starting a new cycle. And it could be like, this is 9 weeks into the March, April, May. So it could be the end of April, maybe the very beginning of May, you're on a new path. So that could be a new relationship coming your way, or a new beginning in a current relationship, where you're able to, if you've had a falling out with someone, maybe you're patching things up. Because sometimes the Knight of Cups can mean someone who has been out of your life, who's been estranged from your life, maybe someone you broke up with, but they've never really gotten over you, or they've never really forgotten you. And they're coming back for another, they realize they made a mistake, and they realize they want to be with you, and they're coming back for another round. Whatever it is, so this is the way it could work out. It could be a brand new relationship, someone new, romantic, someone feels like a karmic connection, soulmate, whatever. But it could also be someone that you've broken up with that's coming back. And whatever happens, it's going to be out of the blue. You're not going to expect it. It's going to be something like, all of a sudden you bump into this person and you feel like you still have feelings for each other. Or the new situation brings you great satisfaction, great joy. Because the Nine of Cups, there's a little bit of a sensual element to the Nine of Cups. It's a happiness card, but it's a happiness through sensuality, physicality. So it's like good food, good times, like you're like indulging in your senses. You're eating, you're drinking, you're having fun. It could be a sexual connection too. It's very sensual. But you feel like your needs are being met. And your wishes are being fulfilled. I mean, you can't get better than the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups as an outcome card is, you're golden. And you have these two aces. So things are happening in April. The seed, and it's already, something has already started in the past, because the Ace of Pentacles is in the past. So you could have started something in the recent past that will come to fruition in April. And maybe even the beginning of May. Probably by more the end of April, the beginning of May, is when this is going to really happen. That's when things are going to be happening for you. So, just, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be happy by the end of the month. So whatever you're feeling at the beginning of the month, this heartache, this sorrow, is going to be gone by the end of the month. Because you're cutting away what's no longer serving you, what's no longer working. Anything that's been bringing you down is going to be eliminated. And because this new beginning is bringing new joy and new hope in your life. So you have a new moon in the 3rd house. That's the house of, it could be brothers, sisters, siblings, neighbors, aunts and uncles. It's the house of relatives, but it's also your local environment, communication. So maybe you're starting something new that involves a marketing plan or an internet. If you're starting a new job, it has to do with marketing, communication. Maybe you're starting an online presence. It could also mean you're learning how to communicate your feelings more. Maybe you're being more open about how you feel, and you're communicating that to the people close to you. But I feel like you're going to have more activity. You're going to be more active in April than you have been in the past. Now, you still have Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn is the planet of karma. And in the 12th house, you're finishing up old karma. So that's the cutting away. You're cutting away, you're settling your karmic debts. And you're coming to a place of completion so that you could start anew. But Saturn is also, it's a blocking energy or restrictive energy. So there could be some type of psychological block, especially because the 12th house is your unconscious, your psychological state. Something that's blocking you from getting involved in something new, throwing yourself into it 100%. So you may want to work on that. Work on releasing the past. Work on any kind of baggage that's holding you back. Any fears, any sense of unworthiness, or any sense of insecurities about your abilities. Get rid of all that. Put that down. Put that burden, put that baggage down. Because you're moving into a new beginning. And you want to be hitting the ground running. You don't want to carry this baggage. It's like trying to run a race and you're carrying like 100 pounds of stuff, Drop those bags so that you're free and light, and, just because you experience heartache, and we all experience heartache in our lives, but we can't let it weigh us down. We have to treat each new situation with hope. And you can't make the new person pay for the sins of the old person, the past love. Because it may be different this time around. And I think it will be different this time around. So you may have fears about love. Like, am I going to get hurt again? And you might be building walls that prevent you from love. From, experiencing love or connecting with others. Don't do that. Drop the past. Drop the baggage. Drop your tears, your heartache. Embrace the new. Because that's what Saturn is on the South Node, And it's telling you it's time to... Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let your past conditioning stop you from finding what you need to nurture yourself. Because the North Node's in Cancer. And that's the mother sign. Cancer is healing. Is about healing. So you have to heal from the past. That's what this this North Node, South Node axis is telling you. And with Saturn there, it could be, parental influences. Maybe you were programmed by your parents to think a certain way or feel a certain way. You have some wounds from the past, and they could be ancestral wounds. It could be a family line of wounds. But you have an opportunity with with this new moon in Aries to break free and to have a new start. But it's going to take courage. It's going to take courage to move into this new beginning and to release the past. Because the past is like... It's like familiar to you. Even though it causes you pain, it's like an old pair of shoes that you don't want to throw out because they're familiar to you. But you have to release the past and your past conditioning that's keeping you in a state of isolation. Because the 12th house is also, a sense of loneliness, of being alone. Saturn is, rules being alone, being independent, not needing anyone, doing it all yourself, taking on the burdens of everything, not knowing how to delegate. So Saturn is telling you, you got to nurture yourself. You got to release this. This is what's blocking you. See the truth. Saturn in the 12th house is forcing you to look at certain psychological issues that you may have not been willing to face. So it's like, bring up that heartache from the past. Bring it to the surface. Feel the pain and then release it. And then you have the full moon in Libra, which is, the full moon's in the 9th house, and the sun's in the 3rd house. You could be thinking about traveling, and you have Uranus in your 4th house, so you could be thinking about moving to a new location, or at least getting out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school, taking new training. You might be teaching or learning. But with Uranus in the 4th house, you're making changes to your home base. So for some of you, you could be renovating your house. For others, it could be that you're moving. Because when Uranus is in the 4th house, your home life is unsettled. A lot of times people move until it takes them a couple of times, a couple of moves before they find the right place where they can settle down. But what you're trying to, what Uranus is doing in the 4th house, it's freeing you from past conditioning, because the 4th house is your early childhood experiences. It's also the end of your life. It's, you know, it represents the ending. So I really feel like it's time for you to release the past, your past conditioning. Release any kind of programming that you received from your family, and so that you can live a more authentic life. And for some of you, it might mean moving into a new location. Like, I can't live here anymore. I have to move. I have to live in a place that allows me to be free, allows me to be me. So with this full moon at 29 degrees Libra, you could be ending something. It could be that you're finishing up an educational program, or you're ending a situation where you're dealing with higher education. Maybe if you're teaching anything, it's coming to an end. Or you're wanting to travel and experience a new adventure. So some cycle is coming to completion, so that you can move into a more authentic, move on to a more authentic path. And I feel like there are also psychological issues that need to be resolved, and also health that's affecting your health. Like, if you're not happy with what you're doing, it's going to affect your health. So you have to be in a situation, you have to embrace the new that's going to, you know, feed your soul. And that may mean stop sacrificing for everyone, because the 6th house is the house of karma. It's the house of sacrifice. It's the house of, you know, your work environment. So something could be ending so that you can free yourself to follow your true path, whether it's in relationship or in career. You have to release something. You're coming to the end of a cycle where you're going to be releasing whatever is no longer serving you. You're going to be finishing up this old karma, which is good, because it's like you're going to be dropping the burden. Like, this karma has been weighing on you your whole life, and now you're done. It's like, okay, I've learned my lesson. I'm completing this karma. I'm ready for the new. So whether it's ending a relationship to embrace a new relationship that's more authentic, whether it's ending a job or a career path to embrace a new path that's more true to who you are, something ends and something new begins. But whatever it is, the outcome is positive, because it's the 9 of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment card. So make a wish in April. Don't be afraid to go for what you want in April. Don't be afraid to pursue a dream or a goal, romantic or otherwise, because you can achieve it. And you will achieve it. So that's my forecast for you for April. That's my reading for April, Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to go into greater detail with your own life situation, click on the link in the description box and we can get you on the schedule for a private reading. In the meantime, drop the heartache, embrace the new, because the end result is joy. So I will talk to you again next month. Have a wonderful April. Bye now.